What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome or welcome back to where are we at? Get Feathered. Yes, it's time for water signs deep dives. So if you're here for it, let me know. Like it, hype it, sub it, join the tribe. Come say hi to me over here in live chat. And replay rock stars. I love your comments. Don't forget these are weekly readings, but it doesn't mean that everything I read about is only going to happen within the week. If you want it, claim it. If you don't, cool. I do this for entertainment. It may or may not resonate. These are general readings and play it for how it resonates. Leave the rest. Okay. May not be your reading. We're going to drop into the reading screen. I hope you're all doing well. And we're going to start with Cancers. Y'all have been having some really good readings lately. Really good readings lately. So let me set up the stream and then I'll get a timestamp for Cancers and we will get going on it. So let me know where you're watching from. Say, hey, Feather, what's up? We love you. Let me know what your sign is and your placements are, your four majors, your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Let's see, Cancers at 1:45. Oops. I got oops. Okay, Cancers is up. All right, let's do this. Let's do this for my Cancers. This is for all placements of Cancer and for my cross watchers of Cancers. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Like it and hype it. And come say hi to me over here in chat. I love y'all. Cancers. Oh. Somebody you rejected. You pulled back your love from this person. You blamed them. Nope. This is this person. This person is telling me they miss you. They think about you. They still love you, even though they don't say it. They're telling me they know you blamed them they blame themselves. There it is. Thank you, Fred. Fred's my connection to source. It is, this person blames themselves for missing out on a good opportunity. So they fumbled the ball here. They missed out on your love. Yeah. So they know that they can't come back. You laid judgment on them. But they do nothing but think about you. All night long, all night. All night, all night long, all night. This person, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, Scorpio. Player, somebody who was very charming and manipulative. Somebody that tested your friggin' patience. And how? What? Wedding. Somebody you may have thought that was the one. Somebody you may have been married to. Somebody you may be married to. But you thought this was going to be forever with this person, that y'all would end up married and living together forever. And they played you. Yep, this could be somebody from a distance. You've either been apart for a long time. There could be distance, time, and space. Okay, you may have traveled a lot with this person. They may travel a lot for business or something. Unfinished business. It's not over. Patterns back and forth. So there was a lot of patterns here of back and forth, on again, off again. And it might be on again soon. I don't know. Might be on again right now. No, they know. They said that they can't come back. You laid judgment on them. They blame themselves for what happened here. Yep, that's the truth. Okay. So that's where we're at with this. Let's jump back into the tarot. How y'all doing? Hey, everybody in the shadows. How y'all doing? Like it, hype it. I think you stopped waiting for this person because there may have been distance here. But they know that they blame themselves, even though they still have a lot of love for you. And yes, they do miss you. They know that you you laid judgment on this, and that they missed out on a good opportunity. Okay, you may have rejected them because they were emotionally imbalanced, or off the rails emotionally, or they may have been a heavy drinker or substance user, that kind of thing. What's up, Christina? How you doing today? There we go. There we go. Yeah, this person stressed you out. Whatever they did, whatever emotional, I mean, they could have been married, they could have been still in love with a previous partner. You may be thinking that this person was still in love with a previous partner. They may have still been in love with somebody from before you, or maybe even married to someone else, or in a relationship with somebody else for some of you. And this was nothing but stress dealing with this person, especially if this person was a heavy drinker, or they were belligerent, or I'm moody. I'm getting moody, mood swings. I don't like the energy, but it stressed you the hell out. It kept you up at night. Yeah. Ten of Pentacles reverse. Again, some of you could have been married to this person, or planning marriage, or planning to live together and live a future together, have a future, grow old together, and that didn't happen because somebody had to lay judgment here. And it looks like you may have pulled out of this long-term relationship. You may have been together for a long time, you know, planning on building a future together. Maybe you were already doing that and you pulled out of this because it was so stressful. Yes, Cancer moved away from this. Cancer is like, I'm gone, or whomever you are, cross-watcher. I don't know. I've got Aries, Taurus, and Cancer energy now. Yeah, you've distanced yourself from this person. Again, this person could be at a distance, but I think you've moved on and you put this behind you, or you're wanting to. Like, I can't be involved in this if this person is married or living with somebody else, or in love with their babies, or dad, you know, baby mama, baby daddy, or a previous partner. I can't be involved in this. Looks like you've done a lot of healing, and it did take you some time to make this decision. So you, I got Sagittarius, Aquarius energy for me. You may be at the point now where you're leaving this behind. You've been victorious in leaving this behind, or you feel victorious in having left this behind. It could be current, upcoming, or something that's already happened. So play it for how it resonates, okay? Don't force it to fit if it ain't yours. What's up, Rachel? How you doing? This is like, it took you some time, and you tossed around all of these emotions. And you're big feelers, but it's like you personally, whomever you are, whatever your sign, you're big feelers, and you've tossed this around. And it may have taken months for you to make this decision. It may have taken seasons for you to make this decision. Yeah, like, what is all involved in this? What is going to need to happen here? What do I need to resolve here? You may have been wanting to reconcile with this person, but I think that a lot of you have had to make the decision and reconcile this and heal from this and make the decision to move on. And it may not have been an easy decision. Yeah, to go no contact, to cut this person out. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I am no longer focused on this, is what I'm hearing. I can no longer focus on this. I can't be involved in this roller coaster, or this up and down, back and forth, or this in and out, back and forth, this pattern. I cannot be involved in this. I've got to move on. Yeah, and it may have made you really sad to make this decision. You may miss this person a lot. Some of you may have had to do some healing and some reflecting, and you may look back on it and think, look at all the shit that happened here. Look at all the things that happened here. And but also at the same time, there were some good times too. There was a good friendship. There was a good connection. There was mutual love where you fell in love with this person. It was there. But looking back, it's like I miss this person. I think about this person. But I had to do what was right for me in the situation. There you go. So neither one of you are communicating with each other. You both have pulled back. You may be divorcing this person, have divorced this person, or you may both be divorcees, but definitely at odds with each other when it comes to communication. Neither one of you are communicating. You grew cold with each other. You pulled back your communication from each other, and I don't know how long ago that was. Some of you may feel like this person was very manipulative. They couldn't tell the truth to save their life. You may have felt like this was disappear, reappear, disappear. They reappear whenever they want to. They pull back their communication and get cold and distant, and then they reappear whenever they want attention or some shit. I don't know. But this person knows they're to blame for missing out on this, and that you're not waiting for them. You stop waiting for this person. Yeah, so it's heartbreaking. Could have been a third party. Distance could have been a third party. Could have had some sort of argument or disagreement, but I think that the heartbreak comes with the fact that this person was a liar. And they weren't telling you the truth. And you had to resolve this. And it's like you knew this person wasn't telling you the truth about something or someone. Some of you could have been a someone, something you knew this person was lying about. A lot of different things. They could have been lying about their drinking. They could have been lying about their emotional health and well-being. They could have been lying about a person they were still in love with and missing. Or trying to get back with. Whatever. But damn, this sucks. So there's the heartbreak, there's the breakup. And it is very heartbreaking because there was love there, a good friendship. There was a great connection. There was a mutual connection there. So I think a lot of you don't know what this person's up to or where they're at right now. You're in the dark when it comes to this person, but you know that they're a walking red flag. You know, they may have addictions. They may have a lot of insecurities. They may have been very confusing. They may have a lot of toxic patterns. This could have been a toxic pattern of repeat. Get back together, repeat, get back together. And you kept forgiving this person for the lies. You kept looking over and avoiding the lies. I get a very manipulative energy coming off of this person. Very devious, very manipulative, very cunning, very cold at times too. But you kept forgiving this person time after time after time. And this became a toxic or unhealthy pattern where you didn't feel prioritized, where they kept you guessing, where you were constantly confused by this person. I don't know what they want. I don't know where they're at. I don't know what they're up to. I have no clue as to what's going on here or what's going on with them. Yeah. So for you, you're telling me that right now, this was a waste of your time. And some of you could have been with this person for months to years. I'm getting 7 months to possibly 7 years. Years involved here. Capricorn energy, Gemini energy, Sagittarius energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Yeah, Virgo energy as well. Like, dude. To me, this was nothing but a waste of my time. This person wasted my time. I wasted my time on this person. I wasted my emotions on this person. I wasted my passion on this person. I wasted so much energy on this person, time and again. Well, okay. So it looks like this person and you shut the doors on this. This was closed down, and this person could be at a distance. Um, it looks like this person is going to be communicating with you through the telephone, through texting, over the internet, emails, whatever. They are coming back. They are wanting to respark this and start anew. I don't know how long ago this was. I'm getting Capricorn, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sag. They will be back. It could be by the end of the year, beginning of the new year, where this person returns. However long that is at the time you see this reading. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if you're going to be happy about that. You may not be very happy about it, but they will be back to communicate, to do this again. They're saying they want to reopen the door. They want to start fresh. They're still passionate about you. They haven't gone anywhere. They don't want to go anywhere. They want to come back. Okay. Well, the universe is saying that this is unstable. This is either an unstable person or this is not a stable connection. And the instability doesn't allow for... It's like you can be friends. You can reunite and be friends, but I don't see it stabilizing into a relationship. Because you may want to see this person or hear from this person or just see how they're doing or be friends with them, but there's an instability here. There may be an emotional bond here, but nothing is grounded in the 3D. So some of you may be co-parenting, choosing to be friends, choosing to catch up like old buddies, but one of you is unwilling to be vulnerable other than a 3 of Cups. And I think that's you, because you've let this person go because of all the pain that you've suffered dealing with this. Yeah. It's like you still think about them from time to time in your deepest thoughts, in your deepest emotions. Pisces energy. But you know that this person was a piece of work. They were a charmer. They were a love bomber. They were a liar, possibly emotionally manipulative. Very moody, very blaming, very shaming. I don't know what's going on here. Possibly even an alcoholic or something like that. But all the pain that you suffered, you've overcome and let go of. So I think a lot of you remember the pain, and you're not going to allow that to come between the two of you. You're going to remember that. I can't forget it. All the lies, all the betrayal, all the times that you stepped out on me, all the times that you tried to manipulate me, all the times that you went away and came back, all the times that I forgave you. At a certain point, I have to forgive you and forgive myself for continuing to allow you to come back and hurt me again. And move on. And it looks like the majority of you have moved on. So I don't know what's going to happen when they come back around again. I think most of you have already moved on. You're looking for somebody serious. You're looking for a spouse here. Somebody that's serious about a relationship, serious about you, somebody that chooses you, not somebody that does this shit. Nope. Well, they're going to be back. Just breathe. Continue to meditate, stay balanced, keep enjoying your life. You've apparently moved on from this, but they will be back. Chaos and conflict will return. But I think that it's possible that this person may want to get some sort of closure here. So they may be wanting to ask for forgiveness or communicate in a way that levels this up or up levels this to the point where y'all can lay to rest the conflict and the chaos. You know what I'm saying? It's bringing peace to it, maybe peaceful resolution or asking for forgiveness or having that closure, you know. Thank you for being a part of my life. Thank you for whatever. Can we be friends? Whatever you choose to do here is your business, because a lot of you will not go back to this. A lot of you are not wanting to move forward in this because you've already left it behind. A lot of you are looking for new, and you possibly have new coming in here for you very soon. You may be even talking to somebody, dating somebody new, and this person comes back. And it's like, but it doesn't look like it's going to go anywhere. So you do what you need to do here, but they do want to rebirth this. And I've seen you have gone through some sort of rebirth and regeneration too. And it's taken you a long time to overcome this. Because this was freaking painful. 3 swords, 10 swords. This was deep wounding here. And over a long period of time, you've finally regenerated and got yourself to a point where you're ready for a new life. You're a different person, where this doesn't affect you anymore. But you're not going to forget what they did. You're not going to forget what they did when this person comes back. And I feel like this has been a long time that you haven't heard from this person. And it could be a long time still before you hear from this person, but they want to start over. I don't know if you're ever going to forget what they did to you. I don't know if you're ever going to be able to get over it. You will not forget it. Even if you forgive them, you will not forget it. So that may be that why this person feels like you'll never forgive them, or you won't take them back. There's no second chances here because they know that they messed up. They know that they missed out on a good opportunity, and that that you stopped waiting on them. You've moved on. I don't know. You'll have an opportunity to figure out what it is you want to do. You can forgive, but with all the things that this person did, how they played you and how they lied to you and all the times you forgave this person, damn. You were really giving and loving to this person, and they did that. They did that. They did that. And that's why you moved on. You were done. You couldn't take it anymore. I cannot keep forgiving this, because you're not empowering anybody by continuing to let them behave the way that they were behaving. What's up? Adival? What's up, G2V? Hey, Tiki's in the house. How you doing today, babe? Golly. It's only just begun to... Oh, Scorpio, what? We got some love songs. Hold on a second. I'm channeling love songs. For... What am I doing? What am I doing? Scorpio, let me get control of myself here. Let me get control of myself here. Maybe you need to get control of yourself. Hold on. Scorpio, maybe you need to get control of yourself. Maybe somebody needs to get control of himself. I'm like, we've only just begun to live. White lace and promises. kiss for luck and we're on our way. I guess we've just begun. Oh my God. That's the Carpenters. I didn't do it any justice, but I'm not a professional singer. Y'all get what y'all get. What's up? I'm Feather. How y'all doing? Like it, share it, subscribe it. You know what I'm saying? Give me some props. Show me your love. You know what I'm saying? Show me love. You know, for trying. For trying. White lace and promises. A kiss for luck and we're on our way. Are we getting married? Are we getting engaged? Are we married or recently engaged? What are we doing here? I'm getting okay. This is somebody you're already dealing with. Somebody who loves coffee. Do you love coffee? Do they love coffee? Did you meet at a coffee shop? Where was your first date? Mm-hmm. You're single. You're not married. You may have a date. You may have dated this person, but there's no exclusivity yet. Am I correct? Who am I picking up on? So you're single and you're mingling or dating. I feel like there's been at least one date. Yeah, so you're talking to this person. You are single. You're both single. And you're not dealing with somebody who's married. This is a new beginning. And guess we've just begun to live. White lace and promises. Kiss for luck and we're on our way. Yeah, this is somebody you're thinking about a future with this person. Okay. Okay, playa. So I see there's been a couple dates here. There's definitely communication between you and this person. You're already looking about having babies with this person, planning a wedding and weddings and funerals and spending lifetimes with this person. What in the hell are you doing? Is it even worth it? We're gonna find out here in just a second. I'm getting white lace lingerie. I don't need to know that kind of business. Whatever you're doing, don't be picking out wedding dresses and lingerie for the future. Don't be doing that shit. Don't be doing that shit. No, this is new. This is fresh. What's going on with this new, fresh, new, fresh, new, fresh, new. Give me a second. New, fresh, new, fresh, new. Who's dealing with a new connection? Who's that? Why am I rapping? Why am I singing? Why? Somebody's happy about this shit. Who's singing? Who's happy? What in the world? We can't have happiness up in here. We don't bring happy to this channel. Yeah, we do. We cool. All right. So the Emperor reverse, Aries, Taurus. You may be free. You may be free. Mother, I don't need to hear this shit. Free balling. I don't need to know what you're doing up underneath your clothes or not with your clothes, okay? I don't need to know that kind of business. What I'm saying is, some of you may have been recently divorced. You may have recently divorced, or you're going through a divorce, or someone is in this. Some of you may be talking to this person. Okay, there's communication right there. It's spotty communication because you're dealing with somebody who's holding back. Okay, this person may be very held back, very narcissistic. Not narcissistic. No, they're very controlling. They're a little too controlling. They control their emotions. They want to control the dynamic. You might be dealing with somebody who's not really committal, not really engaging in much of a connection right now. So you may not hear from this person for days or weeks at a time. Who am I talking to? Raise your hand in the chat or in the comment section down below. I feel like there has been dates and you're single. There hasn't been an established label or connection with this person. I do feel there is communication, but it's not great communication. And I do feel like you're already looking forward to a future, thinking this could possibly be your spouse or some shit. Don't do that to yourself. Okay. I don't feel like this person is lying to you or giving you mixed signals or sabotaging. This person could be going through a divorce or recently divorced, or you are. Okay. Somebody in this is. Yeah. Somebody just recently got out of a marriage. Who is that? So you're dealing with somebody who's I don't know. I'm going to say recently got out of a marriage or commitment or going through a divorce. You're dealing with somebody who's divorced and who is not ready to be married. Okay? They're not ready for commitment. They play in the field. They like their freedom. On again, off again, in and out. Come around when they please. Do what they want to. Probably very sexy. Maybe you established a sexual connection before you got to know this person on an emotional level. Tell me I'm lying. Do you know anything about this person? I don't think there's been a breakup here. And I don't think that either one of you, I mean, if you're dealing with somebody who's married, or if you're married, then this is a plaything. This is a play toy. But for most of you, if you're single and you're looking forward to a future and family with someone, this looks like somebody who's not committal. Not at all. They'll come around when they feel like coming around, and you may not be their only option. Okay? Yeah. So this person is not looking for deepening a connection. Not anytime soon. Pisces energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus energy. But they will direct their passion towards you. Yes. They're not looking for heartbreak. They're not looking for commitment. They're not looking for connection on an emotional level. They're not looking to deepen anything. They are looking for fun. Somebody to talk to. Somebody to flirt with. Somebody to have fun with. Somebody to run the roads with, run the streets with, and hit the sheets with. Oh, I like that. Run the roads with, what did I say? Run the roads with, run the streets with, and hit the sheets with. Run the streets and hit the sheets together. That's what this person wants. Running the streets and hitting the sheets together. So they might be really charming and really sexy, but they're not establishing shit with you because they don't want to. That's either because somebody here is married, somebody here is going through a divorce, or they have been previously married and divorced, and they are not looking for a long-term commitment. They are not looking for an established connection. You got it? So if you're looking for having children, if you're looking for a baby daddy, baby mama, or a step parent for your children, or somebody that's going to lay down roots with you, I'm sorry, my friends. If this is resonating, the communication, the sex, and the flirting is great. You know, going out and hitting the streets and hitting the sheets is going to be wonderful. Chemistry's probably off the charts. You're looking at somebody with, they might have a good job. They might have, you know, kids at home and stuff like that, or another family that they're still having to take care of, like responsibility. They can handle it all, but they're not looking for commitment. They may not want to have more children. If you do, you need to get with this person and figure out what's up. Some of you might be like, I don't know if they're married or not. I don't know if they want to commit to me or not. Doesn't look like it. Y'all need to have that conversation. Okay. It looks like they hold back a lot. So you're wondering, you know, could this be love? Will they love me in time? Will we balance together? If you're already dealing with somebody that's pulled back their energy, If you've already dealt with somebody that has done something unforgivable, like if you've just recently started dating somebody and they went back to a previous spouse, or they've cheated on you, or you feel like they're cheating, or they're reckless with their words or their behaviors, and you have no idea one day from the next what this person wants with you, maybe you should readdress this within self and try and figure out, maybe I should hold back and not balance with this person, because maybe this isn't going to change. And if this changes, it's going to be a long time from now before it changes. Sagittarius energy, Aquarius energy, Leo energy. Yeah. So it looks like you really need, you really need to address and hold back your energy. Remember who the fuck you are. You're a powerhouse. Okay? You don't need anybody else. Perhaps this is not the connection for you. Just saying. Yeah. Perhaps this is not the connection for you, because this does not look like this is healing or going anywhere. This doesn't look like it's going to evolve. It doesn't look like this person wants to balance emotions. They might want to hold on to you because of what they get from you. And I think some of you, to be honest, if you are an empress and you're very nurturing and caring and you're a powerhouse and you get shit done and you have a nice home and you maintain body, this person may just want you for your body. For others of you, this person might be looking for a home. They might be just looking for a place to stay every now and then. No. This is not going to heal, evolve, or grow anywhere. So perhaps you need to do some healing and take your power back. Take control of this situation, because this person might be wanting the control of the situation and to do whatever they want, run around wherever they want to go. And you're just sitting here holding on like, oblivious. No, you're not oblivious. You're choosing not to see the truth in the situation. How they're behaving already is more than likely the way they're going to continue to balance with you or not over an extended period of time. What you allow will be consistent in this. Okay, this is a waste of your time, basically. Are you wasting your time? Do you feel like you've wasted some time here? Don't waste your time. This ain't a spouse. Some of you need to get some standards and boundaries and block this person, okay? Some of you just really need to raise the bar. Know what your absolute yeses are. Know what your absolute no's are. Have a better understanding of what it is to date, and I'm sorry, some of you just need better boundaries. You need to know that this ain't for you. Good God, this is horrible, especially if you're dating somebody with give me a sec. That's already showing player tendencies. If you're already dealing with somebody who's showing player tendencies, don't waste your time. What is going on here? Y'all give me just a second. What is going on here? Thank you. I move this to the end here. What is going on? I have no idea what is going on. So I feel like you feel like what is going on. I don't know. I have no clue as to what this person is doing, what they want from me. For those of you that are needing a little bit of assistance in dating and trying to date properly, really not knowing what kind of person to look for or how to set your standards and boundaries, go to my website. The website's right there up at the top, nourishlive.com. go to my shop, go to courses, and I have MP3 packages there that I tell you, no, I got the no more love bombing, stop, how to spot red flags. I tell you how to navigate exes returns. The science of love is the one that really is important when you want to know the chemistry and what that means and how you're attracted to somebody. And then I've got the one that is love manifestation guide. And I believe that is the one that is going to tell you all of the red flags and stuff like that. Not just red flags, but yeah, how to attract a healthy, fulfilling, emotionally available connections. Yes. So you may want to check it out. Just saying, that's there. I knew that I created all those 4 situations like this because this is ridiculous. Especially if you're looking to have a family one day. You're looking to settle down. You're single and you're looking forward to a future with somebody. Somebody else's spouse is not your spouse. Somebody that's just going through a divorce or getting out of a marriage is normally, for at least a year time, going to be hitting the sheets and hitting the streets. They're not going to want to settle down with anybody. They're going to want to run and play and do what they want to do, whatever they do. And if you're already dealing with that in this situation, raise your hand and be honest with yourself. You don't got to tell me shit. You don't got to tell nobody in chat shit. Be honest with yourself. Don't lie to yourself here, because you're already questioning this. Should I block this person? What have you decided? Figure it out. Why would you question yourself? Yeah, because you feel like this person's playing games with you. They don't take action towards you. They're not committing to you. That this might just be a friends with benefits situation for this person. That they're not nurturing the connection. They're not, maybe they're just playing around on their wife or their spouse or someone else. Or maybe they're out here not interested in supporting a connection, not wanting to extend you any kind of stability, but they're wanting to hit the streets and sheets with you. They want to play games and date, but not settle down. Yep, and you're wanting to settle down. You're looking for an emperor. You're looking for a king of pentacles. A lot of you are a king of pentacles on your own. You're stable and secure all on your own. You're just looking for your other half. This is not your other half. And if you are married to this person and going through a divorce, or if you are dealing with this and you are married to this person, they're acting single. You already know it. Yeah, there's no love being shared here. You've got somebody who is unapologetically getting your attention in a negative way, and you're allowing it, and you got to put a stop to that. If this is your reading, do what you need to do. It may not be your reading. Some of y'all need better boundaries. Some of y'all just need better boundaries, because when you have stronger boundaries, your absolute no's and your absolute yeses. And you know what you want for friggin' sure. Absolute. Then you will more than likely stand up for yourself and say no to somebody that is just running rampant over your boundaries. They just come in and out for sex. They just want your attention. They just want to talk. They just want to flirt. They're getting their dopamine hit off of you. Go get those MP3s and listen to them. Learn them. Read the PDFs that I got along with them. Mark shit. Circle shit. Put it to memory. Okay? Sometimes we just need a little assistance in learning how to date better. And this sucks because there's no love there. There's no apologies. This person could be very unapologetically getting attention and dipping and dabbling in other places. You would know your situation. You would already suspect it. For some of you, there's no way that this is going to heal. If you're waiting for some sort of reconciliation for this person or apologies, not going to get it. And this person, if they're new and this is happening, perhaps you should love yourself enough to improve your boundaries and your standards when it comes to people you date, so that you don't allow this shit to get past your gate. You understand? This should not be something that you have to deal with. But if you allow it, oh, this is my future. This is my person. Y'all may be pissed off at me. I don't care. But if this resonates for you, you need better boundaries. And I love you. Yeah. Some of you are thinking that this is your person. This is your spouse. This is your person. And they're not for you. They're not showing up for you. They're not chasing you. They want you to chase them, or they're out chasing other people. I get it. Some of you are thinking this is your wish fulfillment and this is your person who you're going to spend the rest of your life with. And the universe says no. They may be dealing with somebody else. They could be married to somebody else, dealing with somebody else, or there's somebody else that the universe has for you to co-create with, because this person, they may be trying to impress you, and they may be taking you out on the streets, hitting the streets with you, and impressing you with their money or their reputation or some shit. But this is not a good connection. Okay, you have one coming in here very soon. You do have wish fulfillment coming in here very soon. And I think that it's after this challenge is over, you have a new beginning, and then that's possibly the next one that that most of you will be with in a long-term way. It's this right here. I don't know what the situation is, what your dynamic is, but it ain't happy. It ain't healthy. It's maybe very sexy, maybe very sexually driven. They may be trying to impress you, but that's for a reason. What are they getting from you, and what are you allowing to happen here? Okay? That's what I got for you. Them's the words, them's the messages. Okay? What's up, Aunt Rose? Earth signs has already been done, Aunt Rose. I already did that earlier this week. So check out the Earth signs playlists under my playlists. Earth signs have already been done, babe. And I'm sorry. Don't be. You got to have better boundaries. You got to know who is right for you and who's not right for you. First of all, you got to get clear on what kind of person you're looking for, so that you don't get played like this. I love y'all. Y'all take care of yourselves. Don't forget to like it and hype it if it's yours. Okay? Thanks, Aunt Rose. How y'all doing over here in chat? Did I completely baffle everybody? Was that heavy? Forgiveness comes. Tiki says forgiveness comes with accountability and actually talking like grown adults. Christina says Scorpio moon and Venus. Tiki says, see, date with a purpose. With the end game being marriage, anything else is not worth time. Yeah, but see, some people can date with purpose, and that's what I see here. A single person that's looking forward to a future with somebody. But what I'm seeing here is they're putting their perception as this person that they just met as their spouse, their lifetime partner. They're already placing it on the person, and this person is treating them like a fucking tool. You're just an obstacle. You're just an orifice at this point if you're having sex with somebody like this. You're just there for a good time. They ain't planning on staying around. No way. That needs to be addressed. Pisces is next. Where's my Pisces at? Who's watching for Pisces? Funny, I just had a Pisces text me. That's so funny. I just had a Pisces text me. All right, Pisces is next. Back to the drawing board. What does that mean? Back to the drawing board. I know what it means, but in this case, Pisces, what's up? Like it, hype it. You know how it goes. Subscribe it. Thank you for your donations of love and requests for reads. It keeps the lights on. It keeps me buying new tarot cards for us. Keeps the internet going. So everything that you donate and every way that you support, it goes back into the business. It does. So I'm getting Pisces. Just remember, if it's not yours, don't claim it. Do not force a fit on anything. And just because it's done this week does not mean it's happening this week. It could have already happened, or it could be upcoming, so watch your other placements. I'm getting back to the drawing board, and I'm getting a pool. I'm getting pool vibes. Maybe we're talking about the dating pool, like back to the drawing board. Back to the drawing, because I'm getting a diving board. So maybe you're diving back into the dating pool. Is that what we're doing? Are you about to dive back into the dating pool? Maybe you're by the pool. Maybe you're swimming. Maybe you're listening to me out by your pool. I don't know. That's cool. Break up. Okay, so you've walked away. You've had an ending. It's over. You've walked away from something or someone, and you're there diving back into the dating pool. So you're between an old person and a new person, okay? Some of you don't know why there was a breakup happened. I got that. I'm going to do an all signs today. Y'all over here in chat, y'all let me know. I love you. Thank you so much for being members of my channel, for watching what I do, and for participating in the chats. I love y'all. I love it. I love it. Y'all let me know over here in chat what all signs y'all want me to do today. I want to do an all signs today. It just came upon me. But I do singles reads on Friday. So no singles reads. Because I do singles reads, who's approaching and why on Fridays. Anything other than that, let me know. I am getting here for some Pisces. I'm getting 22, 32, 51. Could be your age, could be a date of birth, 27, 29. Maybe you're counting the days, or maybe you're counting the days for something. I don't know what that means. Counting the days. There's something hidden underneath this. What is this? Blowing kisses, unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness, love. Okay, so it was unrequited love. Somebody didn't return your love. It wasn't unconditional love. There was no giving and receiving. There was no fairness and balance. There was no affection returned. Yikes. There was no affection. There was no love. I'd break up too. So that's the past. What's the vagueness here? What's the unknown? Is it diving back into the dating pool? New love. Like, I don't know who they are. I don't know when they're going to show up. I don't know. Does love even exist? You have honeymoon phase, childlike, moving on, new beginning. So I see you between, twice again, like between an ending and a new beginning. So I get, we're back to the drawing board. You know, might as well get back up on that diving board and dive back into the dating pool. That's what I'm really getting with that. My hair looks really good right now. Beach vibes, baby. Beach vibes. Beach hair. Don't care. Somebody slept on you. Damn. Somebody slept on you. I'm getting Cancer energy. You could be Cancer if you're cross-watching. Could have been another water sign. I strongly feel Cancer energy here. They slept on you. There's a lot of difficulties and challenges. I'm kind of zoning out here because it's kind of like a disbelief. I cannot believe they fucking did that to me. They could have slept around on you. How could they love me and lie to me? God, I'm getting all kind of stuff. All right, break in trance. Break in trance. Back to the diving board we go. To dive into the dating pool. What's we got here? Letting go. Leo energy. Cancer energy. I knew I felt Cancer energy right there with the moon. Secrets came out. You had to let somebody go. They were being deceptive and you figured out their secrets. So I think that you're just kind of letting me know what happened here. We don't got to go into it. Maybe there's a new person that'll show up. Like, the secrets came out. I figured them out. Their mask slipped. Their mask fell and I had to let them go. Yeah. So it looks like you're not getting any apologies from this person. They've let go. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer again. Did I tell y'all I felt Cancer energy? I trust my feelings. I trust my feelings, my intuition, y'all. You just trust your gut feeling. Go with your gut here. Maybe some of you had to trust your gut feeling and go with your gut here. And decide on whether or not to move forward in this or not. This person may have been a charmer, but they wasn't moving anything forward with you. They may have been charming you, but they weren't fucking approaching you. They weren't moving anything forward with you. What is this? I get Aries, Taurus, and Cancer energy. So you had to let them go. So this person may have told you they loved you. They may have fed your emotions. You may have played into it. And for a while, I don't know what your connection was. I don't know how long you were connected, but you're not getting any apologies from this person. And you're not getting any forward movement with this person. All right? I get somebody that's either married to someone else and they can't move forward, or you were married to this person and nothing moved forward. It actually went backwards. Rescinded their love, that kind of stuff. Rescinded yours, rescinded theirs. I'm also getting that you could have been dealing with somebody who was just playing house, acting like a spouse or wanting to be a spouse, but they didn't engage. They didn't fully engage. Well, you got a 10 of Pentacles here, baby. You got a 10 of Pentacles. Some of you, they couldn't move forward because they are married to someone else, living with someone else. Some of you, they're not moving forward because they have children or they have a lifestyle and a job that they cannot move. The third party could be work, employment, or lifestyle. The third party could definitely be their living situation, their home life. You know, maybe they're at a distance or something, say, for instance, and they can't relocate, or they couldn't move because they're still living with a partner raising children. You know, I have some clients that are divorced but still living together, raising children together. I have some clients that are single parents raising children and not interested in moving to be with others, even though they have connections with those others. They don't choose to be together. They choose to either date over distance or plan events and stuff. They date around their children and lifestyles. This would be somebody that has a lifestyle that is something that is deeply ingrained, generational possibly, where they have older parents. If they're not living with someone else, raising children, they can't move their schools, they have ex-spouses and things, or there's generations of their family. Like I'm getting possibly like tribal. I'm really getting tribal here. So for some of them, it's not all bad. It's just that it couldn't. So I'm getting like tribal lands and things like that. Like they can't leave their generation behind. If they're taking care of elderly parents and things like that, they just can't leave them behind. They can't just leave. They're old and elderly, and they got to take care of them. You may have somebody that's very familial, and they love their family, they love their roots, and they've got friends, and they've got a job, and they've got their career, and they've got their business. They got everything there, and they can't relocate to be with you. So what's the point? You know, that's kind of like what I'm getting here for some of you. But there was definitely a third party here, and that could have definitely been money, lifestyle, their environment, their job, career, that kind of stuff. And for some of you, married to someone else. All right. What's up, LP? Oh my gosh, that's awful, LP. I love you. Please take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself, LP. Yeah, so it's like, why fight it? You can't fight it. You can't fight it. Like, I give up. I give up. It's like you and this person both just give up. You can't fight it. You gotta let it go. This is going a little bit longer than I expected, but this is a very intense. Yeah, it's like you both enjoy spending time together. You both care a lot about each other. You both saw a future together. You saw growing old together. You wanted and desired this. Some of you, this person may have went back to a previous person that they have children with, or they may be staying with their family, their children. They're staying together for the children. Whatever. That's where that is. Yeah. And taking the loss on it. So it's a loss because some of you really cared about each other, but it's still a loss. It's like the mask fell, the deception fell. There was no lying about this anymore. There was no hiding the fact that this person was married and they needed to go raise their kids, or there's no lying about this or reason to hold on to this because they're never going to leave their job that they've had for 20 years, or they're never going to leave their parents and their grandparents that are in their 80s and shit like that. They're not going to do that, And it's coming to terms with, and both of you realizing that this just has to go. So I don't know if this was, you're telling me about the breakup. Okay. It was a loss. You both felt the loss there. Okay. I don't know how long ago it was, but it's irreparable. We both forgive each other. We forgave each other, and it's, there's nothing to fight for here. There's no reason to fight. I don't see blocked energy. So you may have been married with children with this person. You know what I'm saying? And it came to an end at some point. But you're not really showing me a whole lot other than there's no sense in fighting this anymore. So some of you still need to forgive this person, or you're still needing forgiveness in order to move on to the new love. Okay, because you're between the lines. So that between the lines is maybe still needing to do a little bit more healing and understanding about the situation. Some of you, it's forgiveness of yourself and the other person, even if it's just for yourself, to resolve this within self. You know what I mean? Some of you know that this is not coming back together. Some of you just need to get to that point where you realize that this isn't going to get together. We're not going to get together. We're not going to reconcile. This is not going to come back together because they're never going to leave whoever they're with, or their environment, or their place, or whatever. Okay? I'm really getting that for most of you. You are ready to move on and open up to new love, and there's just that realization that needs to happen, or that understanding that we're not going to get back together. I can love this person for the rest of my life. I love the time that I spent with them, but we just don't mix well or blend well, or we can't get together because of something else. Play it for how it resonates. Yeah. Some of you feel manipulated by this person. Some of you, this was an on again, off again, in and out, disappear, reappear kind of thing. I get Sagittarius, Gemini. And I get just, some of you feel really manipulated or mistreated or misused by this person. Well, the sun is out for you. And that is full clarity that you cannot cooperate with this person. They're not cooperating with you. It's we don't work well together. We can't cooperate together. For some of you, it's full clarity that there's a third person involved or a third situation, something else that's not allowing this to come together and work out. Okay. You got full clarity. Yeah. So a lot of you know that this person's not coming back. You understand it. You're getting to that point, like full clarity, full transparency. They're not coming back. They're not coming back. They're not coming back to cooperate. They're not coming back to help me out with the kids. They're not helping me. They're not the person I thought they were. They don't care about me. They don't love me the way that I love them. Feelings are no longer mutual. I'm really getting some big feelings here that you really need to address and work through in order to move forward to the new. That's why I see you in between. Like, I don't know how fresh this is. Some of you, this may not even be fresh at all, but you're still holding all of that emotion. No. Pisces? Yes. And the emotions need to be addressed here in order for you to fully release this. Don't be afraid to feel your feelings about this, even if it's taking a weekend to yourself, taking the kids to the grandparents or the aunts and uncles, and just washing yourself clean of this. Just doing just cry about it, let it out, realize it, understand it, forgive yourself, forgive them, wash away all those pains, wash away whatever this is that's keeping you from opening up and being vulnerable to a new love. Oh, shit. Well, yeah, you got some options coming in here, my loves, because you are attractive and you are attracting, and your confidence is going to be lit right now real soon. Queen of Wands, Ace of Swords, the Hanged Man, the Ace of Pentacles. Some of y'all got so many good options coming in for you. Like Pisces, hang on tight. You're attracting money. You're attracting communication. You're attracting good things. It may not be love just yet, because you still got to release these emotions right here. Once you release these emotions, then you get the new opportunity. Then you start flirting with somebody new, making new friends, connecting with new people and situations. And that looks good. Bert is barking. Anyway, that's what I got for you today. You're between, but you got new aces coming in here. They look good. So your building blocks, you've got new things coming, and it takes time to heal from separation, whether or not this was marriage or something you wanted to last forever. Some of you really just cannot stop thinking about this person because you feel like this was supposed to have been your person for the rest of your life, or whatever it may be. But you need to really focus in on self right now and trust yourself that you can release this right here, right now. So have faith that you can release this fully emotionally so that you can prepare. You're wanting new, but something about your emotions and your mental mind will not allow you to let this go. Once you finally do, then you get wish fulfillment here with the aces. Somebody that's attractive, somebody that's communicative, open and honest and transparent. Somebody got some money and wants to stabilize something with you, wants to build and get to know you. I love it. And they want to deepen a connection with you. So you got the stability, you got the communication, you got the attraction, and you got the emotions. Good God, what? It's about damn time. It's time for that for you. This other thing was not for you. And that's okay. Are you ready to let it go? Can you let it go? Can you realize they're not coming back? Can you rationalize that? Can you understand that they're not coming back? that they're not wanting to reconcile. Yeah. Once you get there, the rest is just a beautiful opening to amazing new opportunities. Good Lord. So go there, do that. You know what I'm saying? Thank you again for your donations of love, your requests for reads, for checking out the stuff that I have created for you on all of my websites, my merchandise, my readings. Oh man, my dating, my courses, my MP3s, my meditations, all of the stuff and all of the things. This one feels really heavy, and I spent a little bit more time on this one for you, but sometimes it's really hard to let go or to wrap our head around or understand that somebody that told us that we were in love with. We were in love, and we saw a future together. We both felt that way. Went a different direction, or stopped talking, or disengaged completely and fully. That sucks. And it hurts. But it's just wrapping your head around it and realizing that they don't return the love. They don't care about you the same way that you care about them, or they may not be wanting to reconcile. They may not want to blend cups with you the way that you would like to blend with them. And I know a lot of you are so ready for new. You may even be talking to new people and attracting new people, but this really will get in the way until you address whatever it is you're still hiding, or you're still harboring, the feelings that you're harboring, and the frustration and the upset, because there could be resentments. There could be a lack of forgiveness there. You don't got to if you don't want to. You do what you do. But I'm just telling you, I don't want it to interfere with what you've got going on, what's coming in for you, because it looks amazing. So I love y'all. Y'all take care of yourselves. And until next time, y'all know, namaste.